this episode of The Beer Chasers. I'm Preston, and today we're going to be doing some home brewing as I make a Dunkelweizen. So it's no surprise to anybody who's watched the show, you know how much I love Hefes. I love Dunkels even more. It takes everything that's great about a Hefeweizen and just kicks it up a notch. You get a little more extra sweetness, you get some more color from the beer. It's almost like putting pepperoni on your pizza. It just makes it that much better. So today we're going to go over the recipe, and I'm going to show you the brew day. And on the next episode, we're going to crack it open and see how it turned out. So go ahead and stick around, check it out. Alright, so first things first, let's go over the recipe for the Dunkelweizen. So I'm pretty much going to take the classic German approach here, and it's going to be almost like a Hefeweizen where you use 50% wheat, 50% Pilsner. The exception here is you're going to add, a pound or two of some specialty grains at the tail end, which are going to kind of give it that Dunkel kind of style to the flavor. So we're going to start with 5 pounds of German Pilsner. We're going to use German 2-row. Definitely want to go German Continental malts if you can. I'm going to use 4 pounds of dark wheat. So this is a 7 SRM dark wheat. This is going to lend to some of the color that you're used to in the Dunkelweizen. I'm going to use 1 pound of flaked wheat. So there we kind of bring the ratio back up of 5 pound Pilsner, 5 pound wheat. I went with 1 pound of flaked wheat just because I wanted a little more mouthfeel, a little more body to the beer. These beers are kind of approaching medium in mouthfeel. They should be. So I figured adding 1 pound of that flaked wheat away from the dark wheat would kind of give me some of that. And then for the specialty malts, I went ahead and used 12 ounces of Honey Malt. So this is kind of a sweet malt. A little bit goes a long way, so I went ahead and tried 3/4 of a pound. We'll see what that does for this recipe. I then added 8 ounces of Special B. So that's a Belgian style, really dark caramel malt, somewhere in the 150 SRM range. I'm not quite sure if this is classic, if this is really used widely as far as a Dunkel goes, but I wanted to kind of give it some of that caramel flavor, some of that sweetness, and I figured Special B might give that. I also added 8 ounces of Caramel 60. So again, it's pretty common in a lot of recipes. Caramel is going to add a little bit of mouthfeel and body and a little bit of that caramel sweetness we're looking for. And then to finish it off, I added 4 ounces of chocolate wheat. So chocolate wheat, from my understanding, is some of the less bitter, acrid kind of chocolate malts that are out there. And when I've tasted Dunkelweizen in the past, I almost taste a hint of kind of chocolate in there. So I went ahead with 4 ounces of that. For the hops, I'm just going to go straight classic. We're going to use 1 ounce of Hallertauer at 60 minutes, just pretty much enough to bitter it. Nothing aroma or flavor-wise there. And for the yeast, no surprise, I'm going to go with the Wyeast 3068, which is the Weihenstephan strain. And I think we're aiming again for 5.5%, so our beginning gravity should be around 1.055. Should hopefully clear out to the 1.010 area, somewhere in there. That'll give us about 5.5%. Well, I mean, it doesn't get much simpler than that. Pretty classic, like I said, Dunkel recipe. So we're going to go ahead and go to the brew day. We'll brew it up, and then we'll see how it goes. Stick around. Alright, so the beer in the chest freezer, that's going to wrap up this episode of The Beer Chasers. So check us out next time. We're going to crack open the Dunkelweizen we just brewed today. We're going to pour it, we're going to smell it, we're going to taste it, and let you know what we think, and maybe we'll make some tweaks and comments on the recipe. So until then, I'm Preston, this is The Beer Chasers. We'll see you later.
Beer is good, beer is good, beer is good, and stop. Beer is good, beer is good, beer is good. Let's go drink some beer!